Monster RX93.1. Time for the final top 10 for today. Giant batch, and we are live on Facebook.
Yes, and Twitch as well as YouTube. So saying hi to Emerson Pedria, hi to Juice Blank, magandang umaga. Saying hello to saying hello to Anthony, who says, "Good morning. Can you greet my friend from San Francisco, Imar, on his way to Pampanga to visit his dad?"
Okay,
What happened there?
go.
Hello. Anthony, our raider from
Oh,
Eastwood.
hello,
Gleno.
Anthony. Good morning.
Hello. Hola, Sasha Bear. How are you? Thanks for tuning in as well today. Chico Garcia will be joining us in a little bit. Hi to Philip Chonglo. Good morning, mga ka-Gen Z.
Good morning,
Good
King Philip.
morning, King Philip. Also saying hi to Ronaldo Quino, Kiko Man Machine. Hi to Chichi Chronicles, who said, "Good, going back to basics, listening through my new gadget. Look at her new
Oh,
radio."
wow. Oh, that is so cool. That is cool.
That's a radio, right there. Hody H says, "Eto yung hashtag my target market," sending us a video of Jeremy Allen White
yes.
for Calvin Klein. Let's
Check it
just
out.
say I caught someone. I don't know where, I don't know when. I know it came out yesterday, but like I caught someone viewing this video
On loop.
on loop earlier this morning.
Possibly, this person you caught might have been doing that for inspiration.
Yes,
Maybe they
to get back into shape.
maybe not so much, more like work.
Work.
Not to get back into shape. No, I don't think this person, whoever this person may be, is not really thinking about that. More like just inspiration, to a reminder of, the world is still a beautiful place.
Especially with Jeremy Allen Weiss.
Especially with Jeremy Allen.
Sabi ni Paul Joseph Ortega, Markki, we need your version naman. You know what? Very soon, I'm going to be joining Mr. Universe. And when that happens, I'm going to be in shape. So wait for it. I'm bulking lang. My trainer wants me to bulk for a couple more months. And then after that full bulk, when I'm big enough, then I can really trim down. And it's going to look good. I hope it's going to look good. I hope. Crossing my fingers. Because the thing is, Filipinos tend to be very, when you slim down, tend to be very skinny. So it's important that you get a little bit of muscle, a little bit of bulk to be able to compete with the foreigners who are a little bit more hunky. So that's the goal. So Philip Chonglo says, "Sasayaw ka sa Mr. Universe kaya?" No. I lose. I choose to sing.
Right.
Or maybe I'll dance, who knows? But like, maybe I'll fire dance. We'll see. That's allowed.
Because yeah.
Right?
True.
Also saying hi to Josh Feliciano, who says, "I love the pokey outfit of Markki today." Yeah, it's a full-on collaboration with Pokemon. I actually have this cap signed by the voice of Ash Ketchum. I don't even know I'm wearing it today. Also saying hello to Albert Aaron and hi to Marvin Blanco, Tim Gabriel Lopez, hi to Ned Streams, Carlos Sulayaw, Jane Gironella Pabustan. Lots of people are locked in. And you know what? Why don't we get in the top 10?
All right, so here we go. Numberless. Let's just rattle them off before we give you
Yes.
the top entries. Queen of Deadma says, my target market, yung mga chismosang may kaakibat na screenshots or pics ng chismis. Pictures, or it didn't happen. I want proof. I want juicy chismis. And I want proof. Those are the best kinds.
Yes.
I don't proof.
I really like people who have receipts.
Yeah.
When they tell their stories, they show photo evidence or video evidence. Because, like, how is it true if there's no proof?
That is true. And coming from Angelo Sunshine, my target market, yung landi-landi. Pero, sorry, yung landi-landi lang. Pero pag may commitment involved na, ay nako, kalas na. And same thing with Mike Ferrer. Yung ang hanap, hanggang landian lang. Nothing more, nothing less. Like, they want you to show interest. They like that whole banter thing because they enjoy it. But I'm not looking for like a lifetime partner. I'm just, let's
I just want
enjoy.
some fun.
Yeah, some flirtation.
Some flirtation, some
Flirtation's
fun.
good. I guess as long as you know that you're both on the same page. Because it's not fair for the other person if they think you're leading to somewhere, more substantial. Yung pala ikaw, you're just having fun. Pero if you both know that you're just having fun, oh, go for it.
Do it.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. And from Rhyme and Reason, true story, it took me years to realize that it's not about who you like. It's a lot about who likes you. Forget those who ignore you and just entertain those who dig your looks and personality.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because, like, there's some people who care so much about what other people think.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's easier to survive in life without having to worry about the people who don't like you and
Yeah.
focus on the people who do like you.
Exactly.
Because there are a lot who do. And if you think that you don't have anyone that likes you at this point in time, I think maybe it's time to go out there and meet new people.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
there will be at least one person in this world who will like you for you.
Diba? You'd be surprised. You will be surprised. Another entry from from Mike Ferrer, yung mag-e-effort ka na manligaw sa parents and friends ko. If they can get your approval, if you can get their approval rather, matik na yun. Yeah, kasi alam mo, I think people who are very open to meeting your family and friends are probably serious.
Mm-hmm.
Diba? Kasi like, kunyari, you're just after hoochie-coochie. I don't think they'd want to meet your parents and your friends.
Yeah, they just want to have
They
fun.
just want to have fun. Like, why am I meeting your parents? Why? They'd panic, to be honest. But if they're like, yeah, bring me to your reunion. Yes, bring me to your Barcadas night out. Yes, I want to meet your friends. Yes, bring me to your workplace. Then, they're probably serious about you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And from Duchess Gemma, I am currently hiring for a training admin assistant. Kahit college level, basta hindi nag-aawol at hindi lutang, determinado magsimula sa ibaba at mabilis makapick up game. I think that's what's missing a little bit from the latter generations, the new ones, the younger ones. Kasi before, pag baguhan ka, you're willing to start from the bottom of the ranks. Like, you know what? Lowest of the low, let's do it. Because I will work my way up. Parang nowadays, it's harder to find that. Gusto ng mga kids now, parang maganda kagad yung sweldo, maganda kagad yung position. Parang not a lot of the younger people are willing to start from scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think it's important to show them that you're willing to work your way to the top. Na hindi naman pwedeng gitna ka kagad or nasa ibabaw ka kagad. That you're willing to work you from the
very
bottom of
ground
the
up.
bank.
I find it great when I find someone starting off doing so well
Exactly.
and really
Exactly.
going above and beyond.
Yeah.
Like, for example, they only are required to come for a certain shift.
Yeah,
They'll-
exactly.
They'll do double shift just
Yeah.
because they want to do.
Maybe they need the
what-
money. Maybe they want to make a good impression.
Good impression.
But, it works. It really works. Good Gal Riri says, my target market, yung magaling na babysitter. Because let's face it, I'm basically a big baby. At least you know it. At least you know it. From Chichi Chronicles, yung mga hindi masyado mahilig magtagal sa mga events or social gatherings. Magkakasundo tayo.
I'm one of those.
Same. I mean,
I've realized I'm one of those.
a lot of people think that I'm not enjoying the company. That's why I want to leave a little earlier. But that's not true. I could be having 100% fun with you guys. But sometimes there's a threshold. And once you've crossed it, you're like, okay, I need to go
I
home
think it's
now.
time to go home and get some rest, especially because we have to wake up so early every
That is
day.
true. Don't take it personally.
Really don't.
It's not like I didn't have fun. I did. I am. But I need to go home now.
Have you ever reached the point where you're out and about and you really want to go home and people are making you
Oh,
stay
all the
and you're
time.
so tired
All the time.
that you kind of like become a bit more snappy than usual?
Yeah. And I think after that, once you get snappy, then they get it. Na parang, ay, okay, sige. Uwi ka na.
Get out of
Masungit ka
here.
na.
But that
And I
happens
feel
kasi.
bad because they're going to think I'm such a crabby person when I'm not. It's more like you just have to respect the schedule, the internal schedule that we all have. Some people can like hang out for 24 hours and still raring to go. Some people who have shorter battery life, social battery lives, will bounce after a while. And you have to let them bounce
Hey,
because
I'm one of
that's their
those.
schedule.
I find myself becoming Scrooge after a certain time. I turn into
True.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde,
Yep.
Mr. Hyde when I go out clubbing and I'm forced to go out.
Mm.
Ugh. You don't want to be around me. And people are like, I'm masungit. It's because I have to wake up so early the next day. So
I think they like the Jekyll version of you. No, because Dr. Jekyll, di ba?
Dr. Jekyll.
Yeah, because they like the Jekyll version of you because because you're not the crabby one. Kasi
Pag
Mr.
Mr.
Jekyll,
Hyde, pag Mr. Hyde ka,
oo.
wag,
Siyempre, di
ayaw
ba?
naman ng mga tao ng mga Mr. Hyde, di ba?
Mm-mm.
Gusto nila
Jekyll, di ba?
Jekyll.
Oo, kasi nga parang 'di ba? Yeah, it's the more sedate version of you, the more gregarious
The morning
of you.
version, the kinder one, the
Exactly.
happier one,
Exactly.
the one that relieves you of your stress.
It does, no?
It
It's a
it's
stress
the
reliever.
ultimate
It's the
Dr.
stress
Jekyll.
reliever, si Dr.
Yeah.
Jekyll.
Kasi yung mga Mr. Hyde kasi.
Ay, nako.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so yeah, we
Yung
should do
tipong,
that.
lumabas na kayo?
Di ba parang Markki, Jekyll, Strom. Yeah, we should.
That's me in the morning.
That's you in the morning. Exactly. And from Anti-Sedulous, my target market, yung mga nagpapalipas ng mga hype when it comes to mainstream things, bago panoorin or subukan. Demon Slayer, patapusin mo muna, saka ko papanoorin. Tapos na Game of Thrones, okay game, papanoorin ko na yan. Korean egg sandwich, late na, pero hyped pa eh. I haven't heard of this. And you know what? Anti-Sedulous actually sent us a photo. I'm like, oh, is this a thing? Now I'm curious. Now I want to try the Korean egg sandwich. Apparently it's a thing.
I think I've heard of that. And I think I've tasted that.
I don't think I've tasted this. I mean, I obviously
Because
have tasted
there's
an egg sandwich, but what makes it a Korean egg sandwich?
there was a Korean place kasi very near where we live, Chico.
Mm.
And it closed down. But I think they had that. The cheese, the egg sandwich.
Oh,
But I completely forgot what was in it. It was good though. I enjoyed it.
I want to taste it. The one that's being hyped. Yung version na people are talking about. And from Bon Voyage, my target market, yung mga kayang ma-appreciate ako for my personality, my talents, my looks. In short, someone who can adore me, admire me, and worship the ground I walk on.
Oh.
Back.
Okay. If that's what you're into,
You know what?
it's going to be a smaller group of people. Actually, no. It might be bigger.
I super agree with that. Yung sometimes, di ba, people would probably roll their eyes and say like, "Ay, good luck sa'yo." Pero,
But there are some people who are into that.
What if they find it? They find somebody who will actually worship the ground they walk on. Not in a literal sense, obviously, in a figurative sense na mahal siya. Oh, edi good. Yun yung gusto niya eh. And if she doesn't want to settle for anything less, it's fine. That's their option.
And this is why a lot of showbiz people have a hard time finding love. Because they feel like they're worshipped their entire lives and they need to be worshipped times 10 by their significant other.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of people who have a hard time doing that and giving the spotlight to their significant other for their entire lives. So that is why it is harder for people with narcissistic, I mean, showbiz, I mean,
Mm,
to
mm,
survive.
mm.
You get me?
Okay, thank you to everybody on Facebook Live. They were saying Korean mayo yung gamit sa egg sandwich.
And is that
That's what
spicy mayo?
that's what makes it a Korean egg sandwich. Because hello, obviously, we've all eaten egg sandwiches, right? But siguro more of the Pinoy version
Yeah,
or the American version of egg sandwich. That's what makes it Korean. They put Korean mayo.
Korean mayo.
I don't even know what
Yeah.
that is, but I'm still curious, nevertheless. From Queen of Deadma, my target market, yung mga marunong gumamit ng punctuation mark kapag nagme-message sa akin. Alam mo ako, I'm very into that unless I'm in a hurry. Yung kunyari, I'm doing something and then you message me and then I don't really have time to like super compose and everything. I might give you a very shortened version, no punctuation mark message. But in general, I do like my capital letters. I do like my punctuation marks. I like to make it as accurate as possible. Matyaga ako magsulat ng maayos. Pero yun nga, if I'm doing something else, I might give you a weird kind
Yeah,
of
no
message.
same. But if it's like, for example, a short message like OTW on the way,
Yun, yeah, I would do that.
like I
would do that.
you're already abbreviating the
Exactly.
thing. So why add the period?
Gets. Rhyme and Reason says, my close friends are usually lapitin ng titas because they can easily relate to them and their needs. I, on the other hand, lapitin ng titos because, as my friend pointed out, I look like I need to be spanked. Why not? And
Yeah.
from JR Keita, I'm a Taurus sun, Leo rising, Aquarius moon. At ang hanap ko, isang Sagittarius sun or some other incompatible sign. Kasi mas red flag, mas may thrill.
I know a lot of people are into red flags.
Pass.
Uh
Pass.
they tend to go for that because they're not ready for a relationship either.
Oh.
Some people tend to go for ones that are red flags because they themselves know in their heart of hearts that they're not ready to find someone that they're going to settle down with. Either that or they have messianic complex. But most of the time, these people are not ready either. So that's why they go for people who are red flags.
Okay. Ako pass.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it though. I get it. The whole it's exciting.
For the
It's
experience.
exhilarating. Maybe if, yun nga, if you're just having fun, baka pwede. Pero yung kunyari, if you're like, I don't know, dating or something, pass. Coming from Al Macchiato, I like hanging out with doctors, but I can get free consultations. So, hello, mga derma, opta, ortho, obigyne. Alam mo yung, total, you're hanging out with them and they're your friends. That is true though. I do have a friend who's a doctor and because, we are friends, like, hindi ako nahihiya. Yung magme-message ako pag like, uy, like, what's a good medicine to take for ganito? To take for ganyan. But I think you have to be, a certain level of friends to be able to like mooch off of them in terms of their expertise.
Oh my gosh, I just did that today.
Right?
I have a friend, Doc Ed. I love ya. Thank you so much, Doc Ed. He's been my friend since I got here back from Switzerland 14 years ago. I just asked him for help because I'm performing tomorrow in the farm, so I need a throat spray. He recommended this, so that's why I went down and bought it. So thank you so much to Doc Ed. And just find someone, I guess, that you're actually friends with, not someone you're just using.
Yeah, that's true. Yun nga they have to know na friends naman talaga kayo. And from Maria Chanel, my target market when it comes to friends, yung mga marunong rumispeto ng boundaries. Ayoko uminom? Okay, Coke please. Ayoko gumastos sa gimmick? Okay, picnic na lang sa park. Like, they respect that hanggang dito lang ako. and they don't force you to do anything that you're not comfortable with.
Those are the best kinds of relationships,
Those
I
are,
think.
yeah.
Because for example, I have a friend who said that look, he's in a higher financial bracket than, well, at the time, his partner.
Mhm.
They would talk about it and they would buy gifts for each other worth the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Or sometimes when the one with the higher financial bracket decides to give a better gift, um, it's more of like a conversation after that, saying, "Hey, I just wanted to give this to you. It's not
You don't have to
you don't have
match
to
it.
match it or pay me back
Exactly.
in return
Exactly.
with something bigger. It's
Yeah.
always a thought that counts with me."
True.
And most of the time, they don't really need the other person to buy
Exactly.
anything for them because they
Yung,
already have the money to buy whatever they want.
I just want to give this to you.
Yeah.
From Victoriano, yung walang guy, ang target market ko, yung walang guy best friend na super close niya. Tapos kapag nag-aaway kayo, dun siya lagi magpapacomfort. Ayoko rin yung idea, to be honest. I mean, like, I'm okay that you have a support group. Ayoko yung isang tao lang, lagi yung parang go-to pag kunyari nag-aaway
Support.
kayo or something.
Mm.
I'll be honest, para I'd be uncomfortable. Pero kunyari like iba-ibang tao yung tinatakbuhan niya for advice. Oh, I'm okay with that. Kunyari, they run to their family or to their barkada or that's fine. Ayoko yung merong go-to na isang tao lang
Yeah.
because I'd feel like is this competition for me, you know? Na parang isang tao lagi yung tinatakbo. Lalo na pag problema about you. Tapos sa isang tao niya, parang meron siyang guy friend or girlfriend na laging takbuhan pag nag-aaway kayo. I don't know if I'll be comfortable with that
I'm not
idea.
comfortable with that either. And for me, for example, when it comes to relationships, yeah, it's good to have friends or whatever. And I'm sure you've been friends with these individuals for long periods of time, but they don't know what you're experiencing in the relationship.
Exactly. Hindi, tsaka ang mahirap.
They only know the negative sometimes because the only times you talk to them sometimes are when you're having a negative experience with your significant other.
Yeah.
I think a safe and productive relationship is when you talk to your significant other and they talk to you and you figure out your problems together.
Yeah.
Because if you have other people listening, unless it's of course getting toxic na and you really need someone to talk to, then it might be blown out of proportion.
Hindi, tsaka lalo na pag hindi ka close dun sa confidant.
Exactly.
Kasi kunyari common friend nyo, parang G. Gets? Kasi kilala kanya, kilala din yung, you know what I mean? Like, for example, yung tinatakbuhan niya, kilala ka rin, then, you know, he or she can defend both of you. Kasi parang naiintindihan kanya pareho eh, di ba? Pero kunyari, stranger sa'yo yung tinatakbuhan niya. Siyempre, like, biased yung version na makukuha niya na advice. Kasi hindi ka naman kilala nung confidant.
Ano say mo dito?
Tadyak. Oo, tadyak.
Na may kasamang... What was it again? Yung kay Paulo Ballesteros.
Ano yun?
Tadyak na may kasamang...
ano yun na meron sa hinulugang
taktak.
Na may bumagsak sa lusak. Ano? Basta gano'n.
Basta yun. Mahabang ganon.
And coming from Victoriano. That was Victoriano. From the dry one, my target market, gusto ko yung way out of my league. Para pag dumating yung time na mapapersuade ko siya, sasabihin ng lahat ng tao, grabe talaga yung kamandag mo. Kaya lang sasabihin din nila sa kanya, ay, exotic pala taste mo. Yeah, people will say that whether you like it or not. Gibberish says, my target market, mga guys na panganay sa magkakapatid para mature mag-isip at may sense of authority.
Not all the time.
Kasi ako, bunso ako eh. And para din legit yung tawagan namin ng kuya at bunso.
Ay!
Parang ayoko na. Okay. Okay.
Anong tawag niya sa'yo? Bunso?
Di ba weird? Pag yung like, ha?
Yung baby whale, tawag sa'yo,
Hindi, pareho
bunso?
kaming bunso eh. So, okay lang. Kasi pareho kaming bunso. Oo.
Okay.
So, it's not like isa panganay, isa bunso, di ba? Yun yung example eh. Kami pareho kaming bunso. So,
bunso at bunso?
Oo, bunso at bunso. And from Crispy Tin, my target market, low maintenance people who are okay with sending memes and reels as a form of communication. Let's face it, there won't be much talking if you're with me. Bonus points when you're low maintenance but like maintaining me. Well, that's not fair. Pero if you can find somebody who's okay with that dynamic, yung kunyari, imagine mo, kunyari, tayong dalawa. Ako low maintenance, ikaw high maintenance. But I'm fine with that. Oh, then great, right? Kasi parang at least it's fair. Gusto niya yun eh. Pero yung kunyari, you both want to be maintained, tapos isa lang yung nagme-maintain, that's not fair. Kawawa yung isa.
Kawawa din yung isa. True.
And from Shivana, yes, I'm into BDSM. Beautiful dogs surrounding me.
Yes.
B, beautiful dogs. D, S, surrounding M, me. So if you're not into BDSM, keep going and have a nice life.
So that means you're into BDSM.
Yes.
I am too. I love my beautiful dogs.
I love dogs.
I love both my dogs, my Akita and my Chow Chow.
Yeah.
And I love when they come around me and they lick my my face.
Yeah, great.
Sometimes Balder, even like whenever he gets really excited, he starts to pee.
That means they are very submissive to you.
Oh, is that what it means?
Yes. Parang when they see you and then they pee a little bit, it means they're so excited. And it's like, oh, yes, master. Yeah, parang ganon.
Beautiful dogs surrounding me.
Yeah.
BDSM.
Yes, exactly. Also, and the two tops.
The two tops.
My target market comes from Coco Hernandez and Fitz Villafuerte.
They both say.
Coco Hernandez says, my target market, people who are already sure of themselves. Kasi nakaka-trigger daw ng insecurity yung personality ko. Kahit wala naman akong ginagawa. But if you're sure of yourself, then it doesn't matter how I carry myself. You're not going to feel insecure.
True.
Alam mo yung if you're all that, pag insecure yung kasama mo, feeling nila, you're trying to make them feel small when you're not. Yeah. You're just being your amazing self. So you have to surround yourself with people who are sure of themselves so that even if you're very successful, they're not going to feel like inaapi mo sila.
Yeah.
Because they know that they're successful too. You know what I mean?
Yes. No, that's true. Try to avoid being around insecure people. Or if you can handle it, I guess try to teach them.
Kasi to be fair, meron din naman tao kasi talaga na even if people are sure of themselves and they're not insecure, alam mo yung masyadong lakas ng dating. Meron naman talagang taong gano'n. Yung, let's face it, all out mayabang. Nakakainis rin naman talaga yon. I mean, even if you're completely confident of yourself, there are people who rub other people the wrong way because they're just so yabang. Yung it's always about themselves. Pero meron kasi talagang they're just confident.
So, how do you rub people the right way?
It's a secret. It's a trade secret. I don't want to share my specialties. And from Fitz Villafuerte, my target market, ang love language ay words of affirmation. Because as a rom-com movie fan, marami akong alam na linyahan na nakakakilig. But it will work if yung kasama mo hindi mahilig sa rom-com movies. Because kung fan din siya, edi narinig na niya yan.
Yeah.
And that would be like, kailangan di siya mahilig mag-rom-com. Because if that's the case, then benta, di ba? Parang like, that's so romantic. That's so sweet.
Yes, but if they know it already, that's been said before.
Parang can even tell you
recycling.
They'd even tell you which movie it came from, right? Okay, so what about us?
What about us? My target market.
Let's see. Ako siguro, people who are willing to dig deeper. You have to spend more time with me before you actually get me. Kasi I am not what you see is what you get kind of person. I mean, that's just how I am. So I'm not very in your face na gets mo ko kagad with just one, let's say one hangout together. You're not going to get exactly who I am. You're going to have to spend some time with me. Not necessarily hang out, gets? Pero if you spend time with me, mas magigets mo yung what makes me tick.
Yes.
So, yeah. I mean, I guess that's my target market.
It's true.
Yeah.
When I was with Chico in the very beginning, I mean, not obviously when I guested on TMR back in the day, but when we started playing Pokemon together, he was very quiet.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
like, this isn't the Chico I know.
Mhm.
Chico's very talkative.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, so it took me maybe a couple of months. Wait, no, maybe a couple of weeks
Yeah, a couple of weeks.
of
I think it's
constant
okay.
hanging out.
Yeah.
When he finally started to talk to me and have conversation with me. And then when I had my first breakup, that's when we became really good friends.
Yes.
Yes.
Kasi meron ng identity. Yung mga code name. Imbes na jowa, ano na, name na.
Name na.
Mm-mm.
Instead of Joa, neighbor.
Walking distance.
Oo. Lapit. And then, only for Chico to find out na nagseselos.
Sa ano? Sa Pokemon.
Sa Pokemon.
Oo, sa Pokemon.
Nagseselos
Sa
sa
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Sa oras na ginugugol
Ni Chico.
Oo.
Yes.
So, alam mo, HODH, oo nga. Ano na nga, ito talaga, nasa Jeremy Allen White pa rin. Naka-loop na nga eh. Naka-loop.
It's a loop.
Yeah.
Loop de loop.
Grabe talaga yun. Calvin Klein.
Okay. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
I want you in my room. Ay. We'll spend the night together and forever. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I love
you in my room.
Oh, I miss that song. Anyway, my target market, it depends on the week, to be honest.
Buffet yarn?
No, but it also, I mean, I don't have in terms of physicality, I don't have a physical type.
No, like what about the other, because we get that. What kind of person, friend or romantic, do you think will like you?
Will like me?
Oo. Yung target market mo. Like, sino yung tipong tao na feeling mo makakasundo ka?
It depends, I guess. I guess people who will understand my ADHD, that sometimes I'm not fully attentive at all giving moments, and ones who can survive past that without thinking, ano ba naman to, hindi siya nakikinig.
Yeah.
And understand that there are times when I really go elsewhere.
Yeah.
Those are people that I think I can be friends with for long periods of time.
Yeah.
But ones who don't understand that, obviously, like, we're not going to get along because they're not going to understand why I'm the way I am.
Yeah.
I guess it's also finding the right kind of people to be around you, ones that don't make you feel worse than who you are.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Ones who push you down instead of pulling you up. Right?
Sabi ni Emerson, feeling daw niya mga makakasundo mo, mga katropa mo, yung mga guard at delivery riders na nanonood ng Viva Max. Lodi tawag nila sa'yo eh.
Ang dami nila eh.
Lodi ang tawag nila sa'yo
There are times when you don't know what to say kasi it depends on the market talaga, diba? So you're walking down Eastwood and from the beginning, like literally coming from the restaurant, may mga Becky, "Hi, Marky, blah, blah, blah. Nagustuhan kita dito sa ano, sa
Gagaulala.
or sa drag queen series,
Ay, or
ganon.
that.
And then
Oh.
I keep walking, and then there are
Lodi.
kids. No, there are kids that go,
Kids.
"Oh, Pokemon, Professor Marky, blah 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 blah. Blah. How are you? Hi,
Mm.
hey, children. Let's play Pokemon." And then I keep walking, and then yung guard namin sa condo, "Uy, sir, napanood kita sa ano yung kay Brillante Mendoza Lodi."
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
And there are also some people who still like me as a singer and
That's true.
as a as a
Or
theater
theater.
performer.
Yeah.
And which is perfect because I'm going to be doing a set in the Pesque restaurant
Yeah.
in the farm this
Exactly.
Saturday, my first event for the
Mm.
year. So if you're in Batangas, come stop by the farm and have dinner at the pescatarian restaurant, and I'll sing a couple of Broadway songs for all y'all. So
Exactly.
see ya there.
All right. So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you on Monday.
See you on Monday, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Let's leave you with Kayla. Oh my gosh, I love you, KK. This is Love Ya, only here on The Monster.